Hello and good afternoon to you from Perthshire. Normally sunny afternoon in Perthshire, but it's gone a wee bit cloudy over. And following the pursuit of hedging, Britain's hedging is, this is the time of the year, which is October, is a great time for planting up what they call bare root plants. That means they're lifted from the nursery with a good clump of soil on them, hopefully, and when you get them planted up, they shouldn't go back. I have been filming on some of the cherry laurels further over, which I think you've seen. This afternoon I really wanted to bring to your attention a fairly new variety. It's called Novita, and believe it or not, I've got very little stock of this and I know very little about it because it's comparatively new. But when I show you this and I say to you, take a look at that piece there, that's nearly 3 feet long, and that has grown this summer here in Perthshire. And I reckon if people in the Scottish Islands, where they're very windswept, got onto that particular variety, they would find it was an absolute godsend for them, and they could make their gardens into a sun-trapped setting in a very short space of time. Now then, anyone that's got any inkling of where this has originated from, I would be very pleased to hear from them, because I don't have any background knowledge of this, and I think it's got a lot of potential to help people make their gardening an awful lot happier in windswept places. So that's my telephone number over there. Now then, is that coming out all right? Right, and I will be pleased to hear from you. I will see that your efforts do not go unrewarded. How about that now? I don't think I can say it. It's called Novita, and it's doing terribly well here. Thank you very much for looking at it. Well, here we are once again in October, which is a very fine month for planting up bare root plants, and especially these very nice laurels here, of which I've got quite a few available if anybody's likely to be interested. Very, very competitive prices. Now then, let's see if we can get this one up and let you see what's really meant by a bare root plant. It's always a help to see sometimes what's underneath the soil. There we are. Quite a nice specimen there. How about that now? Put that in your garden, it'll never go back. 1 or 2 yellow leaves on there. I'm not charging any extra for those. And there's no green fly on them or anything like that at all. Thank you once again. Here we are, continuing with the hedging scene. We've got the normal cherry laurel here, which, as you can see, it's growing beautifully here. But next door to it, we've got and once again a comparatively new one, and this is called Etna. Now this plant here only grows roughly about half the rate of this plant here, although just on this particular position it looks as though it's growing twice, but that is not normally the thing. But you can always tell Etna because it's got a very low profile and very dense, and it makes a simply beautiful hedge. And there's 1 or 2 plants there. They've all been put in at the same time, but that particular plant must have hit a bit of horse manure or something like that. So that's those there. So we've got 3 varieties that we've been speaking about this afternoon, and I hope that my filming man can put them all together and make them look sensible for you to understand. Once again, thank you very much indeed for looking into my YouTube, and I hope that some of these aspects will turn out to be of interest to you. Thank you once again.